It's official. Papoose and Claressa Shields are no longer hiding their relationship. What started as whispers and online rumors has now turned into a full-blown truth bomb dropped in front of everyone. And the most heartbreaking part? Remy Ma, the woman who stood beside Papoose for over 15 years, went live, raw and emotional, and showed the world just how deeply hurt she is. This wasn't some tabloid gossip or a blurred photo someone posted to stir drama. Claressa confirmed it, herself during a live stream. She didn't sound proud or gloating. She sounded firm and done hiding. "I never wanted to hurt her, but I'm not keeping secrets anymore," she said. Moments later, she shared a clip of herself and Papoose together, looking happy and carefree, as if their new love wasn't built on someone else's heartbreak. How did we get here? Not long ago, Remy and Papoose were celebrated as the definition of Black love. They had the kind of connection that people dreamed about: loyal, long-standing, and unshakable. Matching outfits, anniversary shout-outs, and interviews where they finished each other's sentences. They were relationship goals for an entire generation. But now, everything has changed. It all started with quiet signs. Around Remy's last birthday, she skipped her own celebration, and Claressa posted a picture of Papoose with a thank you caption that raised eyebrows. That moment sparked curiosity, but people brushed it off. Still, that small flicker of suspicion quickly turned into a fire. Papoose started spending more time in Detroit, which just so happens to be Claressa's hometown. At first, he claimed he was handling a business deal, but fans noticed the pattern. Remy defended him publicly, trying to shut down the rumors. But behind the scenes, things were crumbling. Soon after, internet sleuths spotted Claressa wearing Papoose's merch. He was liking her gym photos, then unliking them shortly after. They even shared pictures from the same restaurant just minutes apart. The tension reached a boiling point when blurry footage surfaced: Papoose and Claressa walking into a Detroit hotel suite together late at night. That video spread like wildfire. Blogs picked it up. TikTokers turned it into scenes. Everyone wanted to know, was it really them? Still, Papoose said nothing. No denial, no post, no explanation. Instead, he shared a vague message on Instagram that read, "Sometimes peace comes after the truth." Then came the real shocker. Claressa went live, sipping wine, calm and unapologetic. "I know some of y'all are mad," she said, "but I'm not sorry for being honest. Me and Pap aren't a secret anymore. We're adults, and we're moving forward." Over 70,000 people tuned in. The internet was on fire. Hours later, Remy finally broke her silence. She went live from what looked like her bedroom, no makeup, hoodie pulled tight, eyes red. For the first few seconds, she just stared into the camera. Then she said, "I gave that man 15 years, a child, my loyalty. I stood by him through everything. And this is how it ends?" She couldn't hold back the tears. Her voice cracked as she tried to continue, but the pain was clear. She covered her face, took deep breaths, and finally added, "Y'all made this entertainment, but I'm watching someone I trusted build something new with someone who once sat at my table. That's not love. That's betrayal." Within minutes, the hashtag #JarProtectRemy was trending. Celebrities spoke out. Taraji P. Henson left a comment saying, "You deserve better, sis." While Remy poured her heart out, Papoose remained silent. Claressa, however, posted a new photo in his hoodie with the caption, "Sometimes the heart knows what the world isn't ready for." And just like that, social media turned into a battlefield. Some took Remy's side, heartbroken for her. Others supported Claressa, saying love can't always be controlled. And many wanted answers from Papoose, who still hasn't explained a thing. But there's more. According to Remy's inner circle, the story behind the scenes is deeper and darker. The truth they're about to reveal could make that hotel video look like nothing in comparison. If what's coming is true, this messy love triangle is far from over. This isn't just a breakup. It's a public collapse of a relationship once seen as unbreakable. It's a painful reminder that even the strongest love can unravel when trust is lost, and the whole world is watching it happen in real time. Just when people thought the drama between Remy Ma, Papoose, and Claressa Shields couldn't get any worse, it did. The hotel video and Remy's emotional live stream weren't even the biggest shocks. The very next day, Remy's team released a folder called the Truth Files, and it flipped everything upside down. This folder wasn't just a couple of texts or old photos. It had real receipts, voicemails, financial records, and even group chat messages. These weren't vague hints either. They were direct and specific, and they painted a picture of betrayal that went deeper than anyone expected. One of the most talked about pieces was an old voicemail from a phone account Papoose used for work. Apparently, Remy still had access to that account, and what she found was heartbreaking. In one message, Papoose could be heard saying, "You're the only peace I've got, Ressa. I need you. I'm tired of pretending at home." Another one said, "Don't worry, I'm going to handle it. She just needs time. I'm not staying. Forever." The messages made it clear that this wasn't just a fling. There were real emotions involved, but it didn't stop at the voicemails. The folder also had financial records, documents showing that money from the Black Love Legacy Fund, the business Remy and Papoose created together, had been quietly sent to a company owned by Claressa. These payments were listed under things like training support, equipment, and one even said, care package. That was the moment people really lost it. A fund meant to celebrate Black love was being used to support the woman now seen as the reason for its downfall. Social media exploded. One user tweeted, "He used their love fund to help his side relationship. This is wild." Another posted, "He went from king of loyalty to shady bank transfers in 2 days." While the internet dragged Papoose, Claressa went live again, acting calm and unbothered. She sat in the same hotel suite from the leaked footage, sipping a protein shake from a wine glass. She said, "I'm not trying to hurt anyone. I just loved someone who made me feel seen." If you've ever felt like second choice, you'd get it. Some people praised her for speaking her truth. Others were furious, accusing her of ruining another woman's home. And through all of it, Papoose remained quiet. No posts, no apologies, no explanations, but then it got worse. Remy's cousin released screenshots from a private group chat called Pap and Ressa's Vegas Escape. It had hotel confirmations, flight info, and even saved memes of Remy crying on her live stream with captions like, "We dodged a bullet." People were disgusted. Even Fat Joe, who had been friends with Papoose for years, unfollowed him. That move said a lot. Behind the scenes, things were falling apart for Remy. Reports said she had to start emergency therapy after a viral TikTok turned her crying live stream into a remix. They turned her pain into music. One video even sampled her tearful quote, "I gave that man 15 years, turning it into a beat." While people were laughing online, Remy was dealing with the destruction of her marriage, her reputation, and her work. A streetwear brand dropped a collab with her. Her podcast paused all episodes. A documentary that was supposed to feature her story suddenly disappeared from press releases. Meanwhile, Claressa's popularity was rising. Her followers doubled. Brands started reaching out. Then she teased a YouTube documentary titled Unapologetic, The Other Side of the Story. She was turning the drama into a business move. Then, finally, Papoose broke his silence. He posted a black and white selfie with no caption. Then he dropped a moody video titled Letter to Myself. He spoke in vague, poetic lines. He never mentioned Remy or Claressa by name. Instead, he said, things like, "Love is hard when silence grows louder than words," and "Sometimes walking away hurts more than staying." Fans weren't impressed. One top comment said, "This man built his whole image on loyalty, then disappeared like It was just business. Minutes later, Remy unfollowed him and posted to her Instagram story, "Don't confuse my silence with acceptance." Now, even legal teams are involved. Word is Remy's lawyers are moving forward. If that's true, this drama is far from over. What started as a quiet scandal is now turning into a full-blown legal battle, with emotions, money, and reputations all on the line. The drama surrounding Remy Ma, Papoose, and Claressa Shields just keeps growing, and now it's getting legal. Remy isn't sitting back anymore. She's reportedly looking into suing both Papoose and Claressa for several reasons, including misuse of business funds, emotional damage, and false claims in Claressa's upcoming documentary. According to Remy's team, the documentary includes private, misleading details that were never meant to be shared with the public. But the situation goes even deeper. The fund that Papoose used to support Claressa's business, the Black Love Legacy Fund, wasn't just created by him and Remy. It also had outside investors. When those backers realized their money, which was supposed to support family programs and mentorship, was being used on hotel stays and personal favors, they were furious. One investor told reporters, "We thought we were helping families, not funding someone's secret getaway." Now there's talk of a civil lawsuit and even a possible government audit. While all this chaos unfolds, Remy is trying to pick herself back up. She's not hiding anymore. In fact, she started a new Instagram series called Healing Out Loud. In her first episode, which gained over 2 million views in a day, she talked about betrayal, setting boundaries, and finding herself again. She said, "I might have lost a man, but I didn't lose who I am." That line hit home for a lot of people. Meanwhile, Claressa is acting like none of it matters. She just landed a high-end athletic wear deal with the slogan, "Built to Win," unapologetically. But people aren't buying it. That's because another video just leaked, and it changed everything. The video showed Claressa and Papoose in a hotel suite, talking about how they'd go public with their relationship. Claressa can be heard saying, "Let her look crazy first, then we move." That one sentence flipped everything. Suddenly, people who had supported Claressa started questioning her. What was once seen as love now looked like a calculated plan to embarrass Remy. As if that wasn't enough, a gossip blog dropped a bombshell. A third woman might be involved. According to anonymous screenshots, Papoose had been messaging a rising R&B artist for months. The messages were flirty and filled with emojis, voice notes, and "let's collab" talk. She hasn't spoken out yet, but sources say she's already talked to a lawyer in case her name gets dragged into the drama. Now headlines everywhere are buzzing. Papoose caught messaging third woman. Remy prepares legal battle. And Claressa drops out of public appearances. YouTubers are analyzing every moment. TikTokers are turning it into a soap opera, and fans can't stop watching. But through all of it, one person is quietly rising: Remy. After all the heartbreak, she's using her voice to empower others. She's booked for women's events, launching her own healing podcast, and there's even talk of a streaming deal for her story. The working title? Remy. Unwritten. And honestly, it sounds like poetic justice. Meanwhile, Papoose and Claressa are laying low. Since the video leaked, deals have started to fall apart. That luxury athletic collab? Gone. Claressa's guest spot on a sports talk show? Canceled. Their reality show pitch? Dead before it even got off the ground. And Papoose? He keeps posting sad black and white selfies like he's in a music video, but still no real apology. The truth is, Remy gave everything: her heart, her trust, and 15 years of loyalty. And what did she get in return? Lies, betrayal, and broken promises. But she didn't let it destroy her. She's rebuilding. And that's why so many people are cheering for her now. So what's the lesson here? Trust isn't a word, it's action. Loyalty isn't a post. It's how you treat someone when no one's watching. And Remy? She didn't just survive. She turned her pain into power. What do you think? Was Claressa always playing a long game? Did Papoose fool both women? And does Remy even need to explain herself? Or should she just keep rising while the why? Headlines speak for her? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And remember, here at Gossip Spill Vibe, we don't just sip the tea, we let it boil.